Jared, how goes the second week?
Second week, it's going good now.
It's going better.
Yeah, definitely a lot smoother.
Were you kind of mad the first week?
Yeah, I was pretty done.
Pretty done?
Yeah.
But stuck it out and
I'm feeling a lot better at it.
Yeah.
Still have some minor mess ups, but not bad.
Yeah, hey, everybody does. So yeah, so this has been fantastic. We actually just wound up. Let me turn you around. We just showed up to this job. This is 407. This is the facility we built before the one we were on. And they brought in these extra buildings, and me and Josh right now are the ones tying them in. So we got Josh, Jared, and Evan, and it's been pretty fun. We've been here for, I mean, I wouldn't really count yesterday as a day.
A day and a half?
Yeah, maybe a day and a half is about what I would count that as. But let me kind of show you guys what we did. This was pretty fun. What we're working on right now could have been ran out of stainless, which would have avoided the coating of the pipe. So basically what we had to do is we had to build this pipe in sections with flanges and everything on it so they could take it apart after they shot it and x-rayed it and everything, because this is 100% x-ray on this deal right now. After they get done, they've got to take it to a coating company, and they're going to coat the inside of the pipe with an epoxy or something, which avoids the, the wear and tear on it, kind of helps the pipe last longer. So that's going to explain all these flanges as I show you what we just built. Let me show you guys right now. Okay, so this is our tank area. Coming right out of here, here's the 6-inch. Now you can see that this has all got flanges on it. That 45 right there has flanges. Then we kick into this. Now this is where we started tying into. From here we got flanges, 22-foot runs of pipe. More flanges. More flanges. Okay, now this has all been drawn up. And what this T is for, I'm not 100% sure. But we got us a little rolling offset coming up and around. That was fun. Josh figured that all out. He just kind of gave me the prints, and I got to weld it all together and build it. But let's see. So basically what we did is I rolled everything out. We bolted those two flanges together, and then I made my final welds right here and up there. Yeah, right there. Sorry. So yeah. Rolled the pipe around in the mud a little bit. We need to clean that off here in a little while. But that is what we've been doing. 300-pound flange to 150s the rest of the way out. Josh is working on some 10-inch right here. Got the old scoot. Check it out, mounted the rollout wheel. I need to finish welding out my tubing here. Doesn't look that good, but I got to finish welding that out. If you can see it, this is a disaster right now, but we're in a hurry to leave. So, tubing sticks out of here. I got a piece of 4-inch that slides over this, and that'll be welded. And that way, I can put my bevel machines in right there. Ooh yeah. Just finishing rolling up right now. All right, I get asked all the time, why did I go back to this truck? Now I'm gonna tell you about this old scoot, all right? She's adorable. She's a diamond to my eye. I love this truck. This is the strongest truck I've ever had, ever in my life. It's the best. Now, let me give you a little rundown about this truck. Story behind the old scoot. This was my first rig truck. This was number 1. I tubbed this truck out for 2.5 years, I believe. Yeah, 2.5 years I tubbed out of this truck. I was a welder helper when I bought this truck. There was an ad in the newspaper that said 3/4 ton GMCs. They had like 5 of them, I think, and they were asking $5 grand a piece for them. They had 140,000 miles on them, and so I was like, heck yes. Now guys, this is what I'm talking about all the time, about making deals and stuff. I didn't have $5,000. When I was a helper, I was dumb. I like to spend money. I did. I ran around, spent money, did all sorts of stuff, and never had any money. So I went to the guy that was selling the truck. He was just down the road. Come to find out, these were old roustabout trucks. So I was a little leery, but for $5 grand and 140,000 miles on it, I was like, boom, sign me up, I'll buy one, you know? So I bought one. I actually made a loan with him. He held onto that truck for 5 weeks and I paid him $1,000 a week. So, got my truck. This is where I got this truck. After that, I started making deals on weld machines and stuff, and that's a whole nother story. But this truck made me, I don't know, I would say when I broke out, and even now, I try to stay really humble about being a welder, about being out here and doing this. I mean, I love helping people, that's my thing. I love helping people get involved in this. But when I came out on my first job with this truck and a tubbed rig, I mean, I definitely didn't look the part. You could tell I was green as grass. So, but at the same time, it kind of made them other welders kind of, I mean, I busted butt all day long to keep up with them. And in the end, they started helping me and teaching me, but I mean, it took a lot to get to that point. I guess what I'm saying is you don't have to have the brand new, you know, 2018 Power Stroke with the custom welding bit to get started. All right, I was $5 grand into this truck, 3/4 ton little 6.0 gasser, and it made me a lot of money. Now the reason I went back to it, just because I love the truck. Honestly, that is about it. This truck has never left me stranded. It's always made me money. When something breaks down in it, I can replace the whole motor for $2 grand, you know? 2,500 bucks, somebody will put it in for me. So that's my thoughts on it, is cheap wise, it's cheap to replace parts on it. Now with my Dodge, don't get me wrong, I love my 6.7s. Okay, my 6.7 Cummins, that thing is, that's a powerhouse of a truck. That's a big truck, and I love that truck. One day, maybe I'll put a diesel in this. But for right now, this little truck, I mean, it's just an awesome truck. There's really no reason I went back to it except that I just like this truck. I put the dually conversion kits on it, built the bed for it. Later on, I'm gonna probably wind up painting this and putting decals on it and representing myself as I drive down the road, you know? But it's all in due time, Maybe I'll sell the truck, but I doubt it. I love this truck. Maybe I'll give it to my boy one day. You know, you have him old classic rig. By the time he breaks out welding, yeah, this truck's gonna be a classic. You wanna just throw that in the back? But anyways, you guys, there's the story behind the old welding scoot. It's a great truck, tough truck, love this truck. So anyways, you guys, be blessed, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to you later. See you.